Hey everybody, what's going on? Hellmite here, bringing you another video from Grab the Lantern today. It's Tuesday and the patch notes for patch 8.1 have just been posted, and that means it's time for another patch note rundown. As always, I'll be going through the biggest changes of the patch and letting you know what you guys can be looking forward to in the coming weeks. If you're not aware, patch 8.1 is the first patch of the new season. Yes, that means we will be entering season 8 here very shortly. The new ranked season is going to begin on January 16th, so if you're looking forward to getting back into grinding solo queue, that is the date to mark, and we will be playing on patch 8.1, so let's go ahead and break down the changes. There are relatively few major changes, just a few bug fixes. 8.2 will probably be more substantial and address things like the Targon AD carry meta in the bottom lane, but at the moment we're just going to talk about what's in 8.1. First up, Brand is being buffed in this patch. His baseline damage is lacking after Deathfire Touch's removal, so his blaze damage is being increased to compensate. Graves is being buffed in this patch as well. He has fairly unreliable damage in the early game, but he doesn't want his damage to just be straight up buff because he already does a lot of burst, so he's getting a few buffs. His Q's mana cost has been decreased, and its cooldown has been decreased. His W slow strength has been increased. It's now 50% at all ranks as opposed to scaling up, and the slow duration, however, has been reduced to half a second from 1.5 seconds. Heimerdinger is receiving nerfs in this patch as well. He's doing a little too much damage on his RQ turret at the moment, so he's being nerfed in that regard. The Apex turret's beams base damage has been substantially decreased. The AP ratio, though, has been unchanged. So Heimerdinger should not always be using RQ and should be looking to use some of his other upgraded abilities. Kayle is being changed around in this patch. It's more difficult for Kayle to reach the full uptime on her E in the new system because she no longer has access to CDR from runes, but she does a lot more damage than before because of the new system. So because of this, she is getting some buffs. Her AD growth has been decreased and the innate bonus attack speed has been decreased, but her E's cooldown has been reduced at later ranks. So Kayle will still be able to get full uptime on the E, but will do a little bit less damage than before. Skarner is being buffed as well. He is way too weak in this preseason. His base mana has been increased, and his E's proc damage has been substantially increased, and the stun ratio, or the stun duration on his E has been increased as well. So Skarner will feel a little bit better about getting the E procs, and has a little bit more mana for those early clears. Finally, Zoe is being nerfed in this patch as well. She's doing a lot too much damage, and the problem is too much of it is in her hands. Her opponents don't have enough room to outplay her, so she is being changed in that regard. Her Q now takes longer to register her new position when casting Portal Jump, so it'll be a little bit harder for her to get bonus damage off of it. Her E's delay before the trap is created has been increased, so it'll take a little bit longer for that trap to appear if she misses her E, and her R's exit portal now appears instantly when she casts the spell, so Zoe will no longer be able to cast Portal Jump and you don't know where she's going. You will immediately know where she is. Next up, a rune change. Predator has received some quality of life changes. Right now it's a little too wonky, so Riot have given it a little bit of love. If its channel has been interrupted, 50% of Predator's cooldown is refunded. If the bonus damage is procced by an AoE spell, it prioritizes the lowest health target struck. And the rate of movement speed increase has been increased by 50% for the first second and a half of the effect, so you can get up and running much more quickly than before, and this should help make Predator feel a little bit better on champions taking it. Next up, Resolve. The Resolve stat bonuses you get for taking the path have been generally changed. Right now, Resolve doesn't feel that great to take as a primary or secondary because all you get is health, which on some champions is all you want, but on others isn't great, and it doesn't encourage players to take Resolve if they just want to be defensive because then they don't get any damage either. So that's being changed. Now it splits its bonuses between your primary path and its own health give instead. So for example, if you take Resolve primary, sorcery secondary, you get 65 HP and 10 AP or 6 AD, as opposed to just 130 flat health. So this should help you feel a little bit better about taking Resolve as a primary or secondary path if you don't really care about the health. Finally, Honor is being tweaked in the new season. First up, Honor is going to be reset for the new season, so you won't be at Honor level 5, but you may be closer to Honor level 3 than other players if you did reach 5. There are now 3 checkpoints in between each Honor level. If you were Honor level 5, you'll start at Honor 2 third checkpoint, as opposed to Honor 2 flat. And every time you reach a checkpoint, a keyless Honor orb drops, they will also consistently drop after Honor level 5, so you will always be getting some kind of Honor reward. Honor capsules now only drop at levels 3, 4, and 5, but they will give you significantly better loot than they did before, and you know when you're going to get one, as opposed to waiting for days and days for one to finally drop. Anyways, that is the extent of 8.1. Like I said, it's a fairly small patch, but it should be a good one going into the first week of the new season, so go ahead and look forward to that. If you let me know which changes you're most excited about down in the comments section below. If you enjoy the video, go ahead and leave a like, and if you really enjoyed the video, consider subscribing. I upload a video every Monday, Friday, and on patch days like today as well. And if you're looking for more Grab the Lantern content, you can check out my blog, grabthelantern.tumblr.com, link down in the description. I upload an article just about each and every single day for your enjoyment. Once again, thank you guys so very much for watching. I do appreciate it, and I will talk to you all later.